Hey, it looks like my recordings have caught up, so I did some grinding, and I actually fucked a couple of anemones off screen, so the protagonist might be pregnant. But since, when I go to sleep I encountered the rusted rogue last time, I may as well do so again. Yeah, something unusual happens. I mean, I may as well start talking again, I meant, but yeah. A small pebble hits the ground near you, waking you up. When a second one hits, you're sure someone is trying to draw your attention. Rubbing your eyes, you pull yourself out of bed, wondering what's going on. Sticking your head through the front wall of your tent, you take a curious peek outside, but find no one around. The first thing you do is open your storage chest to see if the russet rogue has robbed you again. This doesn't appear to be the case, and instantly, your eye is drawn to an addition instead of a subtraction from its contents. You seem to have gained a new outfit. Upon a carefully folded fabric of a rose color, a note is left below, a gorgeous ruby pendant upon a golden setting and carried by a filigree chain. Curiously, you open the note and read it. I happened across this beautiful ensemble and was instantly reminded of the one thing in Mareth that makes its splendor pale in comparison: fair trappings to fit around a beautiful body. Yours faithfully, the Russet Rogue. P.S. The clothes are my gifts to you. I would delight to see you wear it whenever you desire to meet. Ownership of the ruby, however, remains to be seen. You hold the ruby pendant to the light. It must be priceless. The crimson shimmer is enough to make you forget to ask yourself where Raphael could have gotten it from. You wonder what he means by ownership. It very clearly is in your possession now. Soon enough, you put it down and inspect the equally lustrous garment he left you. You unfold it and marvel at the Bordeaux-colored clothes. Next. It's a one-piece suit, combining the intricate full-body stockings with a graceful corset and an elegant long-sleeve, short-top jacket sewn in. You try to slip in the unitard and soon figure out you're supposed to do so in the nude, with the tight outfit serving as underwear and overwear both. Made of the finest silk, the feeling is sensual when your naked body slides into the satin lace and fills out the pliable lacework with your volume. Pulling the zipper in the back, you seal yourself in and rein the corset tight. It causes the suit to hug and clutch every curve on you with comfortable snugness, bringing out the rounds and flow of your body. With incorporated leather corset pressing against your waist, it also forces you to maintain a dignified, elegant posture. It fits like a literal glove, with rings across each of your fingers to pull down the sleeves and the leather padding below the stockings of your feet. You can't help but tug the corset's cords one more time to add upon the tightness and added feeling of secure comfort. Other than that, the fabric is featherweight, and you soon notice how some parts do a better job at covering you up than others. All over your well, all over your body, where the gossamer isn't reinforced with jacket or corset, the density of the delicate velvet web varies. Although the silk hugs across your fuckhole and through the crack of your ass as a triple layer that guards against prying eyes, the surface of your hips and legs is clearly seen through the transparent motif of flowers swirling across the lace. The cheeks of your shapely ass feel equally exposed, despite the presence of four sweeping rose branches stitched across them. But at least the jacket trails past your lower back and partly covers your buttocks with its parted tail flaps. You still can't help but feel that anyone standing behind you is given a generous glimpse of your ornate ass. However, the same goes for your large tits, cupped, lifted, and presented as they are to the outside world by grasping silk. Their ample curve and tender flesh are clearly visible through the red lace. The only thing saving their modesty is the tactical application of a sea of organic patterns across the lower half, with the curl of two roses covering your pencil eraser-sized nipples. The ensemble comes with a pair of red stiletto high heels, but you're not sure if you're ready for them. Wearing them would only perk up your noticeable posterior even more. That your jiggly jugs contrasts above the slender waist is enough for now, maybe on special occasions. You blush as a wind breezes by. With the exception of the upper jacket, you feel like you're wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Yeah, that's a Simpsons joke. This sensation is only aggravated when you can't help but slip a finger across your inner thigh and feel it glide up effortlessly across the textile. It's like you only become more sensitive for wearing it. Much to your amazement, the triple layer across your cunt doesn't provide as much protection as you assumed earlier. At least not so much against roving fingers. You find the fabric across your womanhood has a hidden opening to it. Rubbing through it is enough to part the velvet folds and set your finger upon your own. It's not apparent, but anyone aware of this shameful split would have easy access to your depths without even disrobing you. You feel nude. You stand up straight to look over your body one more time. With this outfit, you could walk into a stately ballroom with as much confidence as you could a seedy burlesque, even though both places would be filled with people turning their heads. At least your blush would match the color of your outfit, while an audience would try to figure out whether you're either a lost duchess or a stray dancer. You're not certain if you want to continue wearing it, although you're sure Raphael would appreciate you for it. You change back for now. You'll have to decide once you've cleared your head. You place a red bodysuit for high society in your second pouch. Well, presently, comfortable clothes don't give me any armor, so let's see when I switch. I equip my red high society bodysuit. You have your old set of comfortable clothes left over. You place your set of comfortable clothes in your second pouch. And that is... Okay, that's a defensive 1, so that counts for something. Let me stash the comfortable clothes. But let me try to progress the factory storyline. You know, it's day 3. And I'm at level 3. There are level 4 enemies at the boat. But like I said, or I think I said, I already been taking on an enemies. So, I'm pretty familiar with the lake already. While rowing the boat across the lake, you spy a shark fin heading your way. Worried it might damage the small boat, you hastily row back to shore, jumping out of the boat. The shark shows no signs of slowing, and the fin disappears just before coming ashore. A gray blur bursts from the water and lands on the ground a few feet away from you. It's a woman, a peculiarly corrupted woman with shiny gray skin, silver hair, and a fin positioned between her shoulder blades. She's wearing some rather revealing black swimwear. The girl looks up at you and grins widely, showing rows of knife-like teeth. Wanna play? Heads up, though. I play rough. You're fighting a shark girl. The shark girl stands just over 5 feet 5 inches, with gray skin shimmering from the water droplets catching the sunlight, and slender muscles built for swimming. Her shoulder-length silver hair brushes past her pretty face, and her eyes are a striking shade of red. She has rows of intimidating sharp teeth glinting in the light. A fish-like tail protrudes from her backside, wrapping around her toned legs at every opportunity. She's wearing a rather skimpy black bikini, strings done in such a way that they move around her fin, though the swimwear itself barely covers her perky breast and tight snatch. So I'm gonna tease. Yeah, I dodged her attack. I like how it assumes that I attack her. You charge at the shark girl, prepared to strike again, but stop dead in your tracks when she bends over and wriggles her toned ass at you. It distracts you long enough for her tail to swing out and smack you to the ground. She coos. Aw, you really do like me. You pull your beautiful sword back, getting a running start to land another attack. The shark girl smiles and pulls up her bikini top, shaking her perky breast in your direction. You stop abruptly, aroused by the sight just long enough for the shark girl to kick you across the face and knock you to the ground. She teases, "Aw, don't worry, baby. You're gonna get the full package in a moment." Already read that. The shark girl mutilates you with her powerful bite. And she does it again. Yes, I will rape her. The shark girl begins masturbating, giving up on dominating you. The sight is truly entrancing. Do you have your way with her or leave? And I might have said this in an earlier video. I'm trying to get my corruption to 33, so I'm not annoyed by this place I can't go to in the plains. But yeah. Um, Making up your mind to rape the shark girl, you remove your red high society bodysuit and approach the slut before taking a firm grip of her silver hair. You know what to do, bitch, you sneer, pulling her head into your damp cunt. The shark girl needs no encouragement, eagerly probing your pussy with her long tongue, pulling out every few minutes to lick your clitty. You shove the shark girl down to the ground and quickly plant your crotch in her face, ordering the shark girl to continue. She complies enthusiastically, licking with greater intensity and clearly loving the sensation of being dominated. You have to admit you're enjoying your role as master. To reward your little slut for her efforts, your hand reaches down between her legs and slips under her skimpy black thong. You get to work fingering her moist cunt, and soon see a series of muffled moans coming from beneath your legs. But she's smart enough to know not to stop licking, and you smirk at the effect you're having on the shark girl. A cute little cry escapes from your little slave's mouth, and you pull your hand from her cunt before licking her sweet juices from your fingers. Shortly after, you cry out in orgasm, juices spraying from your sex and coating the girl's face. The shark licks up your fluids hungrily. Thoroughly satisfied, you leave the shark girl on the ground covered in your fluids and depart for your camp. You grab 10 gems and 50 XP from your victory. There's a skimpy black bikini on your defeated opponent. You place the skimpy black bikini in your second pouch. Actually, Ruby likes that when you befriend her, so I am going to put that in my stash. The slutty swimwear. Let's try this again. Maybe I can progress in the story. Maybe I'll find another shark girl. Either way, I'll read along.